Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Nance, this is Tom McCoubrey at Airstream of Scarborough. I'm going to put a quick video walk around of your Airstream Atlas together for you. So, as I said, this is your 2023 Airstream Atlas Tommy Bahama edition. We'll walk around the exterior, show you the compartments and whatnot, and we'll go inside and walk around and show you some of that. So, right up front on the passenger side, we have the entry door right here. And the fold-out stairs, they are automatic. I have the stair hold on so that the stairs stay open when the door is closed. As we're coming around here, we have some nice storage underneath, right next to the stairs there. There's some lighting in there, as you can see there, and the ability to hook up coax, there's plugs, USB chargers, and then you can actually hook cables right through the bottom there. So if you have like a TV or whatnot, you can do that right through that little access door. That exhaust is for the exhaust on the engine. You'll see there is another one for the generator. As we come in the back, you'll see this door right here, right there. That door is where your generator is. We don't actually, there is a way to open it. It's just a little latch. That is to service your generator. Normally you wouldn't open it. That's why I haven't opened it here. Then we have this little door here. This door right here does allow us to get into one of the closets. You'll see it is a cedar lined closet. And there is a pass-through that allows you to put longer things such as chairs, golf clubs, whatnot back in that back storage, and then still have access to it on the outside. I will show you that on the inside when we do our interior walkthrough. And then right below that, there's just a little bit more storage here, again on the driver or passenger side. And then below that, you have that little connection there. That is for if you wanted to hook up an exterior propane stove or propane grill, or any of those like Blackstone griddles, any of that stuff, you can hook up right there. And there's a hose inside that attaches. We do have the trailer hitch, which is covered right there, which is really nice. Keeps it clean, looking good. We do have the back window there. Hard to see in the light today, but there is the big Tommy Bahama swordfish on the back, and you do see it right here, right above the license plate. Tommy Bahama Relax Edition. Now coming around to the driver's side, we'll see more badging, and then we come to your stations back here. So the first one all the way to the rear is the dump station. That is for your black and gray water there. You've got a water inlet there right beside your controls. Everything is self-contained on its own reel, all powered when you reel it back in. Next one over, we have a city hookup and an external shower. So you do have the ability to just hook up to city water instead of using the water in the tank, but all right there, and using hot and cold water outside, which is nice. Right below that, you have your propane fill, your propane for your stove, which is nice. Then over here we have the hookup for your power. You see we have the step-down cable in there right now, which is the one that would plug into like a 110 outlet. The big one that plugs into the 240 is or 220 is inside, and then more. You'll see freshwater valve and more coax cables, inlets. There's that little exhaust that I was telling you about. That is for the generator on the other side, and then we have the exhaust for suburban propane. Then we've got two big storage containers here on the slide out. Nice thing about these storage containers, they actually come out with the slide out, which is nice. So you don't have to, with the slide out, you don't actually have to climb underneath the vehicle. They come out with it, so it's easily accessed, and it is a pass-through here, so you can put longer things in there as well. You don't want to put them through that tall pass-through on the other side. Only other thing on the exterior is the fuel fill, which is right here behind the door, just like all Sprinters. Just right there for your diesel. And that's about it on the exterior. Get another nice look at the front here, then we will take a look on the interior. All right, we're gonna walk in through the entrance door here on the passenger side and get our first look inside. As we walk in, we get a great look at this Tommy Bahama edition interior package. You'll see you've got Live the Island Life on the front storage. You've got the 2 speakers up top there, which is really nice that they added a secondary radio. That radio turns on when you turn the batteries on. That way you don't have to have the Mercedes radio running. You can just use the one that they provide for you. Sounds fantastic. And right next to the entrance door here, you'll see a small cabinet and your first control screen. This screen here is how you run the entire unit. So everything in here, from your lights to different cinema modes and light modes, your awning, temperature control, climate control. There's also sub menus on the left that allows you to get into more depth there. On the right side of the screen, we have all of our tank monitoring. So that's super handy to just have available at all times, just right there. And then you've got tank heaters, fill, water pump, your generator, all right there for you. And then your actual battery monitoring, all super handy right there. In here, like I said, you've got more in-depth options for lights. You can dim your lights anytime you see an arrow like that. And we'll get more in-depth when we actually deliver this. When we go through it together, I'll go through absolutely every one of these, but just to give you an idea, you do have a lot of stuff here, and a lot of control. So this little closet here has some more stuff, whether it be inverters, power control systems, and then some like the leveling system and battery heaters, all right in there. So just some built-in redundancy and stuff you might not need to use nearly as much. In this little cabinet here, we do have HDMI hookups, coax hookup, and regular plugs, as well as a subwoofer control for that radio. And then a light at the top of, so you can see it. And the other side. That key right there is for the built-in Wi-Fi. So if you were to hook that up and pay for that through Airstream's system, that is how you turn it on and off. A little bit of storage beside that, and like a little cubby hole. We'll look towards the driver's side here. This is where the Murphy bed is. I do have the slide out as you can see. Show you the couch real quick. Again, I just grabbed this right after the technician was done with it, so we haven't unpacked anything. I'm not going to unpack anything. I'm gonna let you open everything. We just make sure all the cords and stuff are there in that box, but everything else is all yours. We'll have that ready for you to unpack. But this little couch here, full recliner on both ends. Got seat belts there if you did want to travel with passengers, and then the feet do come out. And in the center here, and under that footstool, you can open that up, and there's some storage underneath the bed, which is quite nice. And I'll show you over here on the side. You have some USB hookups, and then you have your controls for the actual bed. This one puts the feet out. And this one back here puts the actual bed up and down. And then it's hard to see. Pull this. It's all Velcro right there. That little latch right there is a safety latch that allows the bed to come down. Little tough to do this all one-handed, but again, we will go over all of it in depth when you're here. So your bed is back there. Got some lights above it, nice mirror to make it feel very open when that slide out is open, but the bed is still up. On the passenger side, we have the TV up right next to the door. You've got a sound bar right above it, a nice JBL sound bar, and this is a really nice Samsung TV. That is all power, goes up and down just by a touch of a button in the control panel I showed you earlier. We've got storage above, so everything is just locked in with these little things here, and they pop right open just like that. Slide them both open. Plenty of storage. There's a pass-through, so you do have enough there. Part of that Tommy Bahama package that you guys opted for, you do have the liquor cabinet with the spot for the glasses, and then you've got spot for your bottles here, if you so choose, and then a little cubby drawer down below right there. Below that we have more storage there and there. Then as we come around back to the galley, we go to the microwave with a bunch of different functions. Really cool. We can go over all that stuff. As you can see, it is convection stuff right there. Huge fridge and freezer here for a Class B+. I'll pop this open. We do have these little travel locks. Pull it towards you. Swings it open there. And get a good look at that. I'll shut that. And then we have a drawer style freezer. So again, down here, a little travel lock at the bottom. Oh, it's they switched it up on me. It's not a drawer style anymore. It is just a regular opening freezer, which is nice to have. Now, I will move some of these boxes real quick. So that's all your cords right there. Get you a look at your kitchen. So, you got your sink. This nice little board goes in there. Gives you a counter space when you're not using your sink, but you do have a nice, very deep sink in there. Nice to have that in a tight space like a camper. Back there, that is your trash. That lid does lock down, so they're not always bouncing around on you, but you do have a integrated trash. And then you have your 2-burner propane stove here. We have another control panel here in the galley, so you can control everything you can do in the front. You can do in these smaller ones. You'll see them throughout. There's one by the bed, there's one in the galley, and there's one in the bathroom. Another cool feature here, we do have a window right behind the kitchen, and more storage above. So plenty of room here. And then part of the Tommy Bahama edition, you do get this nice cooler, and that is kind of blocking our way. Seeing the rest of the storage, you got drawers there. You got a little bit of a extended countertop that can come out, just like that. So it gives you a little bit more in the way of countertop there, and then there's more storage underneath there, right in those 3 drawers. And as we walk further back, right behind the refrigerator is actually this 2 long, thin doors here. Top one is just some storage that opens up that way, and you've got a really deep storage, and that's the plug for your microwave. And when we close this one right below it is actually a pantry. So you'll see that pulls out a little bit further than I have pulled out, but it is a nice pantry. Gives you all kinds of storage for food and whatnot, seasonings. Then as we move back further, you will see we've got the 3-piece bath, the dry bath, which is a fantastic feature of this unit here. So we do have a lot of boxes. Like I said, just came in, so we have not unpacked or moved anything. I didn't want to put it outside. right now. So when we go over it, we'll move everything out, and it'll be far easier to move around in here. But we've got toilet right there. We've got more storage above that. We've got the stand-up shower. It's fantastic. Space in there. The doors slide open. And we've got medicine cabinet and sink, and then there's more storage below the sink. We've got, there's our medicine cabinet. Swing it over here. We've got another control panel and your hot water heater right there as well, and some more GFI plugs. You'll find those throughout. So, as I was saying, on the outside, you do have access to the inside with that little cubby hole that's like a pass-through. So you can see some daylight underneath this shelf right here. That daylight, you can remove that shelf and you can put tall things down through there. And then as we come up here, you'll see all kinds of storage in here. Really nice cedar-lined cabinets here. And same thing on this side. Nice. You got your pillows, hanging storage, all cedar-lined. As we come down, more storage, and then some drawers down below. So, really cool. Ton of storage in here. Just shut these. Get you another look at the bathroom. Another quick sweep of the entire unit. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. But that's like a super quick overview. If you want me to do another one of these where I go over certain systems in depth, I'm more than happy to. Just let me know. Again, it's Tom at Mercedes Airstream of Scarborough. You can reach me at 207-510-2286. Thanks.